Jamie Barren. Who is he? Well known for his tenure at Weasel News, Barren saw his rise in the on-the-ground reporting scene take off. Never controversial, however. After his firing, he rose to political prominence, taking on the breakout hit of the decade, Collina Zeeglenom. After a nasty campaign of fire and brimstone, how did Barren crash so hard? Tonight, we have first-hand accounts of Barren's campaign, including, but not limited to, Barren himself. Tonight, we will attempt to crack the code that he left for us. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you tonight's entertainment. Welcome to 69 Minutes. So, like everyone and their mother knows that Jamie Barren worked at Weasel News as a professional reporter for a very long time, upwards of 15 years. But I want to know a little more. I wanted to know what made Jamie Barren Jamie Barren. So I went to the Jamie Barren offices, the Weasel News offices, and I want to talk to the people and see what they thought about the situation.
Welcome to the offices of Weasel News. Here in this room we're standing in, also known as the foyer or the foyer, whichever you want to call it, depending on the region you may be from, is where we keep the elevators for all your entering and exiting and such.
I know what an elevator is.
In here we have our
Weasel News
secretary. She's a bitch.
Okay.
And right over here, this middle desk here, this is where Jamie Barren himself worked.
So if
you smell the seat, you can still smell his diarrheaed ass.
Okay, so what was it like working over Jamie Barren? Was he a troublemaker?
He was a big troublemaker. He was constantly fucking hookers in the bathroom, and not even like nice expensive ones. I'm talking about like the $80 ones that
down the street.
Yeah, they give you like STDs just from being in the same room.
I wonder if that's how we got the AIDS.
Probably.
So the truth is I can hear everything from his coworkers, but to really know what it was like, I had to go straight to the source. So, Jamie, can I call you Jamie?
I suppose. Yeah.
Alright, Jamie, I'm just, I think it would benefit the American public to know, why did you begin going after politics in the first place? It seemed like you had a good gig at Weasel News. Can you give us the scoop?
All my bosses were Jewish. I was tired of them trying to control my narratives.
So, was it their Judaism that made you, fake that crime and get busted by a professional superhero?
Alright. Are we rolling?
Yeah, we're rolling.
Okay. Alright. Jamie Barren here. We are live from the trenches. Okay. Tonight's story is all about crack cocaine. Is it good for you? Is it bad for you? Well, tonight we're going to find out. Alright. So, I am going to attempt to purchase some crack cocaine. And it seems there are some gentlemen right here that may be able to help me with that, so let's go talk to him. Come on. Excuse me, sirs. Do you guys know where I could get some rock?
What the fuck? Are you a fucking cop?
No, I'm not a police officer.
I think this guy's a narc.
For the sake of journalism, for the sake of journalism, me and my cameraman are trying to do an expose on crack rock.
Where's your cameraman? Where's the cameraman?
Okay. Listen. Okay. No, sir. Listen. My only point is crack. I would like to buy some crack.
We don't be fucking with crack. We're drug free. Drugs kill.
You stupid fucking gringo, man.
Come crack.
You stupid.
I could trade you fentanyl for it.
Get the fuck out of here. No.
Oh, the Windmaker. It's so good to see you. Are you here to be a part of my expose? Wait, I'm not the bad. Whoa! The Jews said, we need more crack. I said, well, I don't know if I could get people to start smoking crack again. It's kind of hard. It's a difficult drug to find. But then, you know, they had to have it. So I went on their behalf and I got screwed. The American people need to know that I got screwed by the media because I was doing their bidding.
It's a great pleasure to welcome the Windmaker to our panel today. You're a hard man to find, but I'm very grateful to have you here for today. Thank you. What's your name again?
My name is the Windmaker.
Ah, almost got you there. Almost got you there. All right, Mr. Windmaker, I just have a couple questions. When you first show up in the story, you have just stopped Jamie Barren from making a very dangerous decision involving his employment at Weasel News. What was your take when you first found him starting a crime only to report on it? What were your thoughts there?
I do believe this man is a lot like Nightcrawler and Clark Kent, as in Superman, you see. You always find that the ones who work in the news are the real criminals.
I never needed you fucking fucks anyway. It's whatever. You goddamn Jews. I'm gonna start my own network. I'm gonna get on Twitter, formerly Twitter, known as X now. That's what's poppin'. You'll rue the day, Weasel. I'll fuck your bitch. And I regret my actions.
So, this is all a hit piece on the media. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah.
A man stricken. A man out for revenge. Now, most people would probably take that, maybe put it towards more healthy outlooks, you know, camping, shooting, even. But not Mr. Barren. Mr. Barren decides to wage a whole war on the media. How do you do that? Through politics. And in doing so, he made many fans and many enemies. You're gonna get a look at some of them now. Right next with me is radical right-wing, some would say lunatic, Turtle Boy. Now, Turtle Boy, you have been very vocal in your support of Jamie Barren. Why do you support him so?
Oh, you know, Jamie Barren, that name just reminds me of my pa. That last name is
Sentimental.
Just, you know, I'm not stop putting words in my mouth. That name was just unique to me, and now I heard someone else has it. But anyway,
So-
just touches my heart. I think he'll do a good job.
Turtle
Anyway.
Boy,
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
you're a very attractive man, Turtle Boy. Do you have any loved ones in your life, huh? You have a wife at home? And just like that, we started a revolution that ended in protests in the streets on Jamie Barren's behalf. But those protests didn't just go one way, no. Collina Zeeglenom. Mr. Collina Zeeglenom, may I ask you, what made you want to run against Jamie Barren in particular?
Well, as you can remember, me, myself, and Tyler too, there was a time where me and Tyler we weren't close. And, you know, I watched what he did with that crackhead, Jamie Barren.
Ah, what a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
I did not appreciate that. Me and Tyler ourselves, we come from crack. So to see that slimy piece of shit use crack as a way to get into office, or no, not in the office, but the gain
votes.
self-career and all that bullshit, I don't fucking like that. Crack is good. Tyler, I know you've been partaking in crack recently. How has it been?
Well, I can tell you this one guy, his name is Jamal. He's been selling me my crack recently, and I gotta say, it has been top tier. Hey Jamal, I would like to buy some crack, please. Yes, kids. Just because his name is Jamal does not mean he has to be black. You racist fucks.
Hey, Tyler, how the kids doing these days?
Oh, you know, fucking cinnamon.
That sounds fun. Oh, hey!
Why is this man stealing your Jeep?
I don't know, but I need. Hey, I have crack in there.
I highly recommend him. He's the best of the best when it comes to the crack rock. He don't fuck around. You just show up to his house, you give him the money or a sucky blowjob 5,000, and he gives you one crack rock. It's so worth it because all you need is that one crack rock, and you are high for 3 weeks, and then you go back, give another little glut glut, and then you get some more crack. You know what I'm saying? It's been pretty good.
Spoken like a true patriot. Do you understand where I'm coming from, Mr. Interviewer?
I certainly understand. Now, Mr. Zeeglenom, if I can reach a little deeper into your heart, I think that's what the American people want to see. Why are you here? What drives you? What motivates you to sit down on this chair across from me and stand in front of the American people as their representative before the world? What gives you that drive? That American ingenuity?
That's kind of a difficult question. There's a lot of things, but I'm gonna have to give it to crack again.
Oh, Jamie, I'm just wondering, what do you want the public to know? If you could have the public know one thing, what would it be?
I want them to know that my competitor in that particular election was a fraud. He was a fraud. He stole the election on every front. How do you genuinely believe that Zeeglenom won 99.9% of the vote of America? You genuinely believe that? You must be smoking crack, sir. You are.
So
That's how
you
many
want the
times we
public
at least
to know?
know.
So you want the public to know?
I want the public
You
to
were
know
honest.
that not only did he cheat in the election, he had little boys on the plane with him while he was campaigning. He was diddling little boys in every state he did a campaign speech. There's
Got
a
it.
reason they call him Mr. Diddler down south.
If he won that election, crack would have been gone like no tomorrow. But you know, everybody's on crack, so how do you get into office?
I'd
You
like to
want me to-
interject here if you don't
That-
mind.
Please do.
We have video evidence from the mid-1980s when Jamie Barron himself fought against Ronald Reagan administering crack into the low-income neighborhoods.
I remember
Oh my
that.
gosh.
It was also the AIDS epidemic. How coincidental.
And let me
Yes.
make it very clear. You are still pro-AIDS epidemic.
I am very pro AIDS epidemic.
I just wanted to clear
the
that up
more-
with the American people.
If one person got AIDS, everybody needs AIDS. I'm not gonna be the only
And so-
one anymore.
Up until now, alongside AIDS, we've also been thinking of going into pro-hepatitis because we've seen a lot of medical research done that shows its benefits.
So not only are you running a pro-crack campaign, you're running a pro-science campaign.
Exactly.
You got any kids?
Good question. It depends, but I don't think so.
Now, Mr. Zeeglenom, I have a question. How did you feel after your first debate with Mr. Jamie Barron?
Oh my God, is that even a question? I feel I out of the park.
Knocked him
Jamie
out.
Barron obviously came on stage. He doesn't know anything about anything. He comes out, acts a goddamn fool, makes his little jokes. Turn the lights on. Turn the lights.
Mr. Barron, what's your opinion on foreign policy?
You know, I think we ought to flip a coin for every person at every border.
Alright, Zeeglenom, your take.
See, there was this time where I used to be in a Spanish class, and I didn't care for the teacher that much. She was a
Yeah.
Mexican.
You seem to be one that doesn't care for learning.
This is my time, moderator.
So you want the public to know that your competitor was more than just a political failure, but was a criminal.
Have you ever heard the word chomo?
No! This is not okay! This is
I
not...
don't think you should be stepping up on me, little man.
I promise you, you have no idea things I am capable of when I smoke fucking crack. I will fuck you up!
So, Turtle Boy, you have declared yourself the Messiah before the public. Can you tell us what that means?
Have you ever read your Bible?
I've dabbled a little.
I mean, I haven't read it. I just got told to say that's a question, so I don't know the answer to.
I don't
Common
care if
ground.
you agree. I think you're an undercover Jew, but I won't talk about that yet.
Excuse me, sir?
I see your nose from a mile away. You think you can hide it from me, Barren?
Excuse me, sir, just because I changed my name from Leibowitz when I was in college to Barren does not mean I am Jewish.
You rabbi fuck.
Rabbi, hell, I'm not even circumcised.
Oh,
Whip it out.
He's
You want me to whip it out?
Alright!
I'm sorry. That happens sometimes after I start smoking crack. But what were you saying?
I was asking about your
Hey,
previous...
excuse me, gentlemen. Would you mind if we take a 5? I need to have a crack break because I'm really starting to fiend a little bit here.
Yeah, alright, alright, we're just gonna take a quick 5-minute break, and here's a word from our sponsor, Johnson & Johnson.
Hi, I'm Donald J. Trump, and I, every day, use Johnson & Johnson talcum powder on my Major Johnson & Johnson down here. And let me tell you, it's the best in the business. Other talcum powders, complete trash, overrated.
Is here. She's in the
Barren.
foyer.
Go grab her by the pussy and tell her to get the fuck out.
She just killed Mom.
Good.
Okay.
Anyway, other talcum powders, complete trash, overrated as hell, but not Johnson & Johnson.
Johnson & Johnson talcum powder. If you want your balls to feel presidential. Possible side effects include shrinkage, odor, testicular torsion, and an uncontrollable desire for egg salad. Please consult with your doctor before using.
President Zeeglenom. Mr. Zeeglenom, how is it as president of the... Oh, it seems your VP is back with us right now. How are you, Mr. Tyler?
I'm great, man! I'm great! Woo! I'm feeling sharp!
Okay. Oh, I see. Crack break. How was your crack break?
Oh! I feel fired right now, man! Woo!
Tyler, stop embarrassing me.
And then it was right at Jamie Barron's most popular moment where it all came crumbling down. Jamie Barron high in the polls, killing it. And then suddenly, leaked footage comes out of Jamie Barron having an affair with Lindsay Lohan, of all people. So, President Joe Biden, I hear you've taken much interest in this public affairs case. I'm just wondering, do you have any words to the defendant? Do you have any words?
So I was working down at the public pool, right? And this bad dude named Corn Pop rolled in with his bad boys. And they said they was going to tear the pool up. And then I got a chain and I defended the public pool against Corn Pop and his bad boys. You know what I'm saying?
So I went on the scene. I went, as Jamie Barron himself has done, I went and talked to people. So, sir, how did you feel when you found out about Jamie Barron's affair with Lindsay Lohan?
I don't know, man. Lindsay Lohan's fucking hot.
And most importantly, I talked to Lindsay Lohan herself. Lohan, it's lovely to meet with you, and what a lovely house you have.
Why, thank you.
Miss Lohan, just to get things straight, did you have sex with Jamie Barron?
I'm not necessarily sure I'd call it sex.
Not perform well, huh?
Let's just say he's a little lacking in the inch department.
That's incredible. Who is this man?
This is my current boyfriend.
Is this Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad?
No, why would you think that?
I don't know, man. I'm spitballing here. I want to hear your take on Jamie Barron's presidential campaign. Like, did you think it was poorly run from the start, made to fail?
So when you get the vaccination and you run the toaster and then you get your toast and then the aliens come and your kids will grow up not knowing about cereal.
Then the moment arrived. Election night 2024. Two powerhouses aimed against each other. Jamie Barron and Collina Zeeglenom. Let's see what transpired that day.
Ladies and gentlemen of the great states of the United Americas, I bring you here to announce the winner of this year's 2024 presidential election.
You know it's me. I'm gonna win by a landslide.
After many election scandals and miscounted ballots, it has officially been determined that the presidency shall go to our very own Collina Zeeglenom.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Ladies and gentle fries, I give you President Zeeglenom.
Thank you, my fine American people. First of all, we're legalizing crack. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. I told you we're gonna do it. Next thing, Boeing 4747 are gonna be the mandatory ways to get across town. No more cars. Excuse me, Barron. Can you get off the stage?
You know, I just can't. Everybody here, you're all a bunch of fucking frauds. You fucks.
Now, Mr. Windmaker, on that fateful election night, you saved President-elect Collina Zeeglenom from the bad man, Jamie Barron. What was racing through your head in that moment?
To tell you the truth, I was just thinking about how Collina Zeeglenom has been very outspoken against my kind. But that doesn't change the fact that I have to do what is necessary for democracy.
Let's all give a round of applause for the Windmaker for making his
No.
appearance.
Don't applaud me. You'll never have to thank me. You'll never have to applaud me. I do this because you deserve it, not because you want it.
Thank you, Windmaker. Alright, let's get a word from our next sponsor, Dayquil!
Fresh out of prison, I hope prison is fresh out of me.
Hey, you stupid! What are you doing on my sign, huh? You think you're cool enough to be on this sign? What's your problem, huh?
I'm just chilling, man. What's up?
Hey, buddy! You just blowing from Stupid Town? Huh?
Maybe.
Ah! Get off of my lawn!
Ow! On my way down, I'm forced to think on the consequences of my actions. Most notably, not drinking Dayquil. I wish I had Dayquil right now anyways.
Life doesn't stop for a cold. Dayquil Honey, the daytime coughing, aching, stuffy head, fever, power through your day medicine.
My name is Jamie Barron, and I approve this mess.
So following your mental breakdown, you pulled a gun on him on stage. Does that concern you at all? That you had such a mental break? Do you think that makes you unfit for office?
Hell no! I was willing to do what was right, and that's the problem. Ain't nobody willing to do what's right. I would gun down a senator in front of a kindergarten class if it meant that justice was going to come upon these people. Shit, I would kill a kindergarten class. What's a kindergarten class? 11 little shits that can't even piss straight? Kill them all! Kill them all if it means that everybody else has a chance. We all deserved a chance. I deserved a chance, okay? The Jews put me here. The Jews put me in jail.
I'm not sure why he keeps calling us all Jews. I'm not even Jewish. I'm from Denmark, man.
So you show no regret for your actions on election night?
Hell no! Sing Heil!
Jamie Barron pulled a gun on you, President Zeeglenom. How did you feel about that?
He's lucky he didn't get my 8 years of Taekwondo experience laid out on his ass.
Tyler? You were right behind him?
I was just waiting for him to fire the gun so I could jump in front of him and stop the bullet because it's my dream to do that.
Wondering about your opinions on this specific case. Like, do you believe Jamie Barron is innocent? A product of his time? What? I need something, sir, please.
Donald Trump believes that the Mexicans should be hung up by the border wall, and then the border wall should be torn down so that way we can let the illegal aliens in.
Mr. Biden, please, just give me something to work with, man! 60 minutes
shut
doesn't
up,
work well
man?
anymore! Thank you for your time, Mr. Biden. Do you have a favorite restaurant?
I was gonna say Applebee's, but I feel like my friends and I walk out more disappointed and sick than going in after we down 4 shark bowls in one sitting type thing. And then anyway, Steak and Shake, that's where we like. Wait, does Steak and Shake have alcohol?
I don't know.
Okay, so we're gonna change that back to Applebee's. Applebee's is a pretty nice place to go. Nice dinner, scenery, people.
Jamie Barron has been imprisoned after his, let's just say, his mental breakdown. How do you guys feel about that?
Keep him
Do you think
in
he's
there.
reformed? Do you think there's any hope for him
he
outside?
did. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but no. Keep him locked up in there. The man pulled a gun on me on stage. Like, I've done questionable things in the past, but that's just drawing a new line, man. All I said was, I oppose my opponent, and he pulled a gun and wanted to kill me. Okay.
I just gotta say, to give the public some solace in the fact that Jamie Barron has pulled a gun on our great leader here, I have contacts in the Bolingbroke Penitentiary, and I have paid off 5 large black men to make Jamie Barron their girlfriend.
Mr. Barron, I just have one final question. Following your detainment in Bolingbroke Penitentiary, how has life been since? Do you see a future in politics or back in Weasel News at all? Where, Jamie Barron, 5 years from now, where do you see yourself when you're out of these chains?
Well, I appreciate you for asking. I've actually joined a local charter in Long Beach, California. They deal with curb stomping people.
So your wish is to join a local gang following your release?
No, we don't use words like gang. We call it a congregation.
Oh, okay, I understood. All right, Mr. Barron.
A lot of my current cellmates are currently members. That's how I got hooked up.
Is that where the face tat comes from?
It's a knife.
Mr. Barron,
Coming all over him.
do you have any last words for the American people?
I'm coming. They're coming. I don't know who they are yet, but you people should know they're coming. Stand up, America. Don't drink that water. You know what they did to the frogs.
Turtle Boy, I have
It
one
was-
final. Do you have any final words for the American people?
When I went to school, I feel like that they didn't care about the retard kids that much, so I think that, they need to pay more attention to them. Like, if the retard kids, have you ever... Let me ask you this. Have you seen a retard adult?
I don't think so.
So that's what I mean. It's like, what's gonna happen now? They're gonna need to fix these retard kids, and if they don't do that, we're screwed up. Like, this is a late stage. They should be like somewhat normal, be able to do some grocery shopping for themselves. But this is a serious debate, if you ask me.
And just like that, a world changed, a government imposed, and a felon behind the bars. The story of Jamie Barron is something of tragedy, loss, and also hope. Hope for our nation, hope for our country, and hope for all the people that Jamie Barron diddled behind the scenes. Now, from all of the team here at 69 Minutes, we want to thank you for your continued support in the ongoing genocide of the furries who just will not leave my apartment building. With all that said, though, this is the end of tonight's programming. We ask you all to look up at the sky with hope. Hope for the future. And belief that one day we will find peace.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so